Hey, what's up, tech friends? Elric here once again on Motherboards.org, and today we're doing something kind of cool. Now, you guys are always asking out there, what type of motherboard should I buy? Why should I buy this motherboard? So with that said, I've decided to go a little bit old school and new school all together and create a motherboard ranking chart. That's right. I'm going to have a ranking chart that's from 1 to 100, and it's going to score motherboards. Now, to be fair, we're going to actually break this up into segments, because if we just rated them all the same, it would be unfair, because obviously a $500 motherboard is going to have much more features than an entry-level board that comes in to $100. With that in mind, we're going to break it down to 3 categories: 0 to 175, entry level; 175 to 350, general audience, desktop market; anything from 350 to 500, serious workstation or enthusiast type motherboard. But we want to hear from you guys is what's important when you're looking at the reviews. So I want to break it down like this. I think one of the first features that's always important on a motherboard is obviously the word I just said: features. I think features should be 60% of a product score from 1 to 100. The reason being is that features are what matters on a motherboard. Performance on all motherboards, whether it be entry level all the way up to the one that you can pay $500 to $700, your performance is not going to be that much different. 1 to 5% maximum. So I don't think the performance should be a huge amount of the score. Also, price and availability. Even though it's not actually part of the structure of the card or the motherboard we're talking about, it still matters, because if you can't buy it at all and it's not available, or it's just way extraordinarily overpriced, that's still going to matter. So we'll have that as part of the score. So what I want to hear from you folks is the BIOS. What features in the BIOS are you looking for? So if we were going to score it and say that, hey, the BIOS is going to get 20% of the score, what would it be if we were to have 4 items in there, each one equaling 5 points? You guys tell me what you'd like to see. Your top 4 points on a BIOS. Also, as far as features go, we said that features will be 60% of the score. So that means we can have points going all the way from 0 to 60 in that point category. So tell me, what features are very important to you? In your list, show me from top to bottom. Are USB 3.0 important to you? Is the FireWire important to you? Is having dual teaming LAN ports important to you? Is actually the maker of the damn LAN port important to you? Do you care if it's Intel or if it's Realtek? I really want to know your guys' opinions on these things. That way, when you guys want to come over to the site and check things out, I'll have a much more structured way of bringing you guys the information. You won't have to hear me talk or even see a video. You can go click, look, and go, hey, oh wow, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So let's break it down. New motherboard ranking and review chart. Broke down to 3 categories: entry level, 0 to 175. Desktop, standard user, going to be from 175 to 350, and high-end workstation enthusiast boards from 350 to 500. Main categories being BIOS, features, price and availability, and performance. Help us out. You guys know I love you, and I love to hear you guys' opinions.